Good morning, LCA Preschool. It's Miss Caitlin reading to you. This morning our book is Sam Helps Recycle by Judith Bauer Stamper. Hi, my name is Sam. I'm helping Maya and her mom recycle our trash. I hear Maya calling me now. Got to go. Some of our trash goes into the garbage cans. The rest goes into recycling bins. Maya has a big stack of newspapers ready. Wait a minute. I have to get that newspaper. I hid behind the bushes. I'll add it to the stack. Cans and glass bottles are next. We put them into a separate bin. Hey, are they throwing away my dog food? No, it's okay. These cans are already empty. Plastic goes into the last bin. I run to get a bottle I left in the yard. I don't want to litter. When I come back, I get a surprise. My food bowl is in the recycling bin. Why are they throwing my bowl away? Before I can save my bowl, Maya calls me to get into the car. She says we're going to the recycling center. We also bring old batteries and unused paint. It's not safe to keep them around here. In some towns, sanitation workers pick up the trash on one day and recycling bins on the other day. Where we live, we do our recycling ourselves. Maya's mom starts the car. Here we go. Maya's mom says that each person in the United States produces more than 4 pounds of garbage a day. That's enough to make more than 60,000 truckloads of trash. I wonder, where does all that garbage go? I soon find out. We drive by a huge landfill. My nose can smell it a mile away. Maya's mom tells us that the landfill is a deep hole dug into the ground. It has a lining of clay and plastic at the bottom. The lining keeps rotting garbage from leaking into the groundwater. There are big bulldozers pushing huge piles of garbage that have been dumped into the landfill. The trucks pack it down with their wide tires. I've heard Maya say that there's too much trash put in the landfills. That's why we have to recycle paper, plastic, cans, and bottles. All these things can be reused and turned into new things. I'm glad that we're at the recycling center, but I'm still worried about my food bowl. I watch while some people put their newspapers into a big container. Then Maya and her mom dump their newspapers too. My paper goes in as well. A sanitation worker comes over to pet me. He tells Maya that recycling paper saves lots of trees and lots of energy too. He explains that our recycled paper gets packed into big bales that go into a paper recycling factory. At the factory, the old paper is turned into pulp. Then it goes through a machine that turns out miles of new paper every single day. Next, Maya's mom adds our bottles and cans into a big pile. A front end loader scoops them up and dumps them into the back of a truck. It makes a horrible racket. I wish I could cover my ears. The workers say that the bottles and cans will go into the sorting facility that separates the glass and the metal. They go to separate factories to be recycled. At one factory, the glass bottles are crushed and melted into liquid. Then the liquid glass is poured into new molds to make new bottles and other products. The cans are taken to a different place. Before they leave the sorting center, though, they are crushed into big bales. Then they're taken to the factory that recycles metal. Recycled cans are made into new cans that can be recycled all over again. Maya's mom unloads the plastic last. I see my food bowl sitting at the top of the pile. The worker tells us that the plastic bottles take up a lot of space. In some landfills, they may never decompose or waste away ever. That's why it's really important to recycle plastic. He says that plastic is sent from a recycling center into a factory. First, the plastic is cleaned. Then it's chopped up into little tiny pieces. Finally, it's melted down and made into new plastic products. On our way home, I really worry about my bowl, but I still feel good about recycling. When I go into the house, I get a great surprise. Maya shows me my new red bowl. She points out the recycling symbol on the side as she fills it with food. While I'm eating, Maya and her mom talk about recycled products. Maya's notebook comes from recycled paper. Some clothes are made from recycled plastic. Even some playground surfaces are made from old tennis shoes and rubber tires. After I finish my food, I head straight for my doggy bed for a nap. Recycling is a lot of work, but it's worth it.